This is Abhishek and welcome to AgriAnalyze. In this video, we will see about three-factor RCBD Excel tool that we obtain using AgriAnalyze. So let's explore the tool. This Excel tool is of three-factor RCBD where factor A has 2 levels, factor B has 3 levels, factor C has 4 levels, and there are 3 replications. The alpha here is 0.05, that means 5%. And on the basis of this alpha value, the results are shown here. If you want the results at 1% level of significance, you can change this 0.05 to 0.01 and the results will get automatically changed. The best part about this Excel tool is that it is dynamic in nature. So this is the data set. This is the dummy data set that you will get with the Excel. You can delete this data and paste your own data. And the best part is that if I am changing the data, you can see the sheet is dynamic, all the formulas are plugged in for you, and the results are getting changed. So you need to adjust your data here, and the results will get changed. So what are we getting in the results? So the results have ANOVA. You can see the ANOVA of three-factor RCBD. It has sources of replication, then factor A, B, C, second order interaction, and higher order interaction, error, and total. In columns, we have degrees of freedom, sum of square, mean sum of square, F value, P value, result. This result is based on the alpha value, and this is the F table value at 5%, result at 5%, F table value at 1%, and result at 1%. Also, we get other statistics like SEM, SED, CD 5%, CD 1% for all these sources. Also, we are getting coefficient of variation, that is CV percentage. Then it gives us mean for factor A, B, C, and all the interactions. Along with mean, we are getting standard error and standard deviation. So this is about the Excel tool with no transformation. But there are also options available for square root, log, and arcsine transformation. Now let's jump to the website and see how to get this Excel tool using AgriAnalyze. So go to this website www.agrianalyze.com, select Excel tool, then go into design of experiment. In RCBD Excel tool, there is option of three-factor RCBD Excel tool. As soon as you click here, you need to add the parameters. So number of replication was 3, then number of levels for factor A is 2, number of levels for factor B is 3, and number of levels for factor C is 4. So researcher can give the number of the levels according to their research problem, and they will get the customized Excel tool specifically for their research problem. Make sure that you are very sure about filling these values, as the Excel sheet will be formed on basis of this value only, and you can't change this stuff later on. Then we need to select the alpha value. I'm keeping 0.05. We don't need to worry about this because you can change this alpha value in the sheet later on also. There are 4 options available for transformation: no transformation, square root, log, and arcsine. Currently, I am selecting none. Later, we will also see for square root transformation. Then I will click on checkout. At the time of checkout, it will ask me for some nominal fee. Once we pay this nominal fee, now click on this download button and your Excel sheet is ready. So we will get the Excel sheet as we have discussed earlier. Now let's see how to get Excel sheet for square root transformation. In order to get the Excel sheet for square root transformation, we will again go to Excel tool, design of experiment, RCBD, and select three-factor RCBD Excel tool. We will again add the parameter. So you cannot change the number of replications and levels of vector A, B, and C post you get the seed. So make sure that you fill this data as per your research problem. Then I will select the alpha value 0.05 if I want 5% level of significance. You can write 0.01 if you want 1% level of significance. Then type of transformation. Here I'm selecting square root transformation. As soon as I'm selecting square root transformation, it is asking me for some additional value. So additional value is basically this value that we need to add prior to square root transformation. So if you want x plus zero point 0.5 square root transformation, then write 0.5. If you want x plus 1 square root transformation, write 1 here. You can change this value later on also in the sheet. Currently, I want x plus zero point 0.5 transformation. Okay, now it will ask for some nominal charges, and post that you will get the Excel sheet with square root transformation. I will click on checkout. Now click on download, and our Excel tool of three factor RCBD with square root transformation is downloaded. So the sheet is something like this. These are the levels of factor A, B, C replication. This is the alpha value that you have added. The results are based on this alpha value. You can change this alpha value also. Currently it is set at 5%. So that's why it is written 0.05. Now there is transformation, square root transformation. It is telling us additional value is 0.5. And this is on off button of additional value. If you want to add additional value, you can write 1 here. If you don't want to add, you can write 0 here. Now let me zoom out. So this is the raw data table. That means I need to add my raw data values here. Then this is the transform data table. That means the values get transformed by square root and it will be located or shown here. So this value 9.35, it is basically the square root transformation of 87 and additional value that is 0.5. So if I do square root SQRT 87.5, you can see the value is matching. So this is the transformed data, and all the analysis, further analysis is based on this transformed data. You don't need to make changes here. Your formulas are already set. Only thing that you need to do is add your data, raw data here. As soon as you add your raw data, the values in the transform data will automatically get changed as per the transformation formula. This is the ANOVA table that is based on the transform data. And these are the different statistics like SEM, SED, CD, 5%, 1%, then coefficient of variation. And these are the mean tables. Along with the mean, I am getting retransform mean also and original mean also. So let me explain you what both these means are. So retransform mean is basically the reverse process of the transformation that we have done. If we have done square root addition of 0.5 to that and then perform square root, the reverse would be we will first square that value because we have done square root, and then we will subtract the value that we have already added. So we have added 0.5, so I will subtract 0.5. So this 44.37 is basically squaring of 6.69 and minus 0.5. This will give us the 44.37. Now, what is this original mean? So, original mean is the mean of the raw data. So, if you see the formula, this is the raw data table and this is the mean for A0. So, similarly, I get the retransform mean, mean, original mean, standard error, standard deviation for all the factors, factor A, B, C, their interaction, second order interaction, and lastly the third order interaction. So this is all about the three factor RCBD Excel tool with square root transformation. You can also opt for log and arcsine also. The procedure remains same. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at contact@agrianalyze.com, or you can WhatsApp us at 8866556564. Thank you.